Hey everyone, Glenn from PS Nation on the road, going down to North Carolina to visit the studio that's making the game H-Hour, which is obviously the spiritual successor to the SOCOM series. So one thing to note, a lot of people think that they're actually making the full game right now, and that's not the case. They did a Kickstarter a few months ago. Actually, I don't even know how long ago, probably about a year by now. The Kickstarter was actually to fund building a full-fledged demo for the game so that they can try to secure money for the full game, to make the full game. So they're trying to get funding right now. So apparently the demo is pretty much done. They've actually been beta testing it with some of the Kickstarter backers that put in enough money that they could actually get into the beta. And they actually just put out a trailer the other day with a bunch of gameplay footage, and it's looking fantastic. So I'm heading down to check it out, talk to the guys down at the studio. It's actually a pretty small studio because I think they kind of have some other guys out in other areas of the country. And but just a chance to check out the game, talk to those guys, get some stuff for the podcast, maybe get some video, all sort of things. So it's going to be a really interesting time, though. It's funny when I go back to read about some of the older SOCOM games, especially on the PS2. There were even people that don't like SOCOM 2 because they added a health bar for your player, that sort of thing. So I'm really curious to see what they're doing to try to make as many SOCOM fans happy as possible. I don't think they're ever going to make them all happy because there's such kind of a divide between the different fans out there. But just to see what they're doing, I know they're listening to a lot of feedback. They've been bringing people in to play the game or play the demo, that sort of thing. And I'm driving through some really terrible weather right now. It's not bad yet. It's very cloudy. But apparently in North Carolina, in that region, they've been getting tornadoes the last couple of days, really bad storms. So hopefully I make it to the studio. That's the first thing. But we've asked people to send in emails. We haven't gotten a lot so far, which is kind of surprising because I know there's a lot of pretty passionate fans for the game and for the series. Obviously, this isn't a part of the SOCOM series, but it's definitely born of it. So I'll probably upload a couple more of these as I go because I've got about 15 hours of driving left, and we'll see how things go. But I'm really excited. I actually put the original SOCOM back in and played over the weekend, so that was a lot of fun. It's obviously a little dated, graphics and everything else, but so far the game plays awesome still, and it's going to be really fun to see how they've translated that into kind of this next-gen arena. So the game's not even announced for anything yet. They haven't even secured funding yet. They haven't even begun to work on the full game yet. So it's going to be a weird time for them. But I actually backed the Kickstarter. I'm that big of a fan of the series that I backed the Kickstarter. Very excited for it. It's only one of 2 Kickstarters I've ever backed. The other being Sports Friends, which is coming out really soon. So, I'll probably upload a couple more of these when I get a chance. Maybe if I stop at a Waffle House. I hopefully can find a Waffle House on the way. I'm sure I can. And upload a couple more of these and just see how things go. So that's my report for now. I'm still in Wisconsin, over overcast skies. I'm sure I'll look kind of dark right now, even though I got the sunroof open. But yeah, it'll be fun. Talk to you soon.